welcome to today's video. It's time to play some rogues again because apparently that's all we'll be playing for the coming time. Only 5 rare wildcards and 7 mythic cards means I have a lot of decks I want to play, like Gruul Aggro, the Felder Retreat deck and stuff like that, but I do not have the wildcards to support it, so unfortunately, since I do not have money to spend on the game, I will have to wait until I farm the gold and being able to buy packs and get there that way. So we will have a little bit of repetitive content going forward. I might have to reduce the schedule to uploading maybe once every 3 days for a little while, just so we don't get too much of the same on the channel. As you know, I will go back and update some old decks, maybe to play some historic here and there just to get some new content on the channel. But yeah, not having money is a limitation, and I talked about it on Twitter, but can't really do much about it. Anyways, I don't want to go too much into details. This is my current rogue deck, and you've seen the deck in action the other day during the early access on Zendika. Yesterday I played this as well. It was a little bit different than the current version, but I've made some modification, added some lofty denials. I eventually got rid of the ruin crap entirely, and this is my current version of this deck. I'm not sure if this is the way I want to go forward. The Lol Mage Domination is still a card that I have not been able to cast much. I like the jankiness of it, but I might just go for Black Bloom Rogues instead, or just more removal in the deck. That will probably increase the win rate more. But I'm very happy with the deck. I was able to play the deck up to around 650 mythic. I spiked at around number 300 and then I lost 2 games and dropped back down again. But yeah, let's just jump into some historic event. I had some requests 2 weeks ago or last week that I should play more standard events and more historic events because apparently you get more meta matchups that way. Personally, I feel in Mythic and Diamond and such, where I usually play, you already have a lot of meta matchups, but maybe some people have a different opinion about that. So today we will do a standard event instead, and let's have some fun with it. Let's see how this goes, and let's see if we can have some more thrilling games today. Alright, it's Rogue time, so let's join this event. I will use up my last gems here, and here we go. Rogue, standard deck, and submit this deck, yes please. And let's just jump into some footage. I hope I can get to the 5 or even the 7 win today, even though that's gonna be highly unlikely to even get that far. I'm up against them, Moody. Let's see what they are up to today, and don't have any blue land. Oh. Can't keep this. I cannot risk not drawing into any blue land. I like having 2 of these, but let's mulligan this. Now we don't have any black land. Keep 5 and just put the Brazen Borrowers back for now, I guess. Again, having yeah, I need to do it like this. Try for land. Round in the lock could be good enough. We have mostly 2 drops anyway, so let's go with this and let's see if we can make it play here. I will put this into play as a island for now and pass the turn. Up against control, I think. So I think if I play this now, resolve that, I can get the most things in the graveyard early on, and then I can keep up the counter spell for turn 4 when they have a board wipe. There's a land. Do I need to shock this in? Not really, right? So this enters tapped. Go. See, if I play this now, I get 2 in the land. Doesn't matter. I think it does, because I need to get into 8. So let's do this now. This allows us to get 2 extra things in the graveyard. The next time we are at 8. So probably seeing an Ugin now, I guess, judging from the place. I think there's gonna be an Ugin now. Or maybe they are lacking Greenland. Alright, that's a bit of a shame, but nothing I cannot deal with. They're very low on resources now though. They might have missed a land drop. Waiting, they put that into play tab, so we are not missing land drops however. Let's go in, mill them some more. We got rid of a bunch of their omnets at least, so kind of happy about that. Plus this will give a scry effect now. Also quite good, but let's see what they play. If they play a Euro, do I want to counter it? I think a Euro is not something... Oh, this is definitely something I counter. So counter the Valadar retreat, there we go. More lands. Oh no, we are in trouble, aren't we? I will start keeping the lands after this. We have mana fixing for pretty much everything now, and then if we get a rankle, we have fodder to discard. So once you reach 5 lands, you should probably stop playing lands. I think I'm okay with the Cobra for the time being, because it's not really a threat by itself. Because they're gonna play an Omnet, I bet. I think it's gonna be an Omnet, which is the thing I will counter. Because Beanstalk Giant. A Euro is something I also don't counter. So now we can play this one and still have counter magic up for later on. There go 2 Euros to their graveyard. I think the scary thing here would be an Ugin coming down, so I should not counter this. Genesis Ultimatum, I cannot do anything about that, but they kind of whiffed here. They whiffed with the ultimatum, so that's kind of good. No idea why these are not triggering yet. Ah, there we go, there we go. Do I counter an Omnet? They go for green, green. What else do they get? Blue, blue. Okay, they're going for the Ugin, for the Euro play then. Don't think I feel threatened by Euro. I mean, they will draw more, but I cultivate. Okay, so they cultivate next. Let's see, another cultivate. Okay. Look at all that mana. Look at all that mana, and the Lotus Cobras are not done yet. Perfect, perfect. So, do I have lethal here? Actually, no, I do not have lethal, right? So, is there anything in the graveyard worth taking though? So whenever a land enters the battlefield, that's kind of useless. I'm not worth taking. Okay, so let's not get greedy. Let's keep up the counter magic in case they do, for whatever reason, find a... what's it called? An Ugin. Let's end it there and hope they don't have a blocker. I can always flash this in at the end of their turn. Okay, that's fine. This doesn't bother at all. Yeah, let them do that thing. I'm fine with it. As long as I can attack it with these two, I am good to go, to be honest. Start adding mana like crazy. They are going to be ramping quite a bit. There he is. There is the big boy. So no to that, please. I hope they don't have counter magic after O, and I would get extremely sour if they do. But doesn't look like they have counter magic. If oh. Oh, let's keep this just in case I don't need a second Zerot. I think I got this. I think I got this. So yeah. Oh, I knew there was gonna be an Ugin at some point. Oh, that was a good victory. Let's go to the next game. We won the first game there. That's a good start. Let's keep on going then, shall we? We're up against Toothpick. So let's see what Toothpick is up to, and this could work. This could actually work. I'm gonna keep this under the presumption that I can get this LOL mage off later on. So Scry first. I will keep this. Yes, right. I keep it. Yeah, let's keep another Thieves Guild Enforcer. I need to get them to 8. If they remove this, that would be quite sucky, so let's go with this. And I could play this as a Black Lancer, but I think having the triple blue fixed is more worth it there. Oh, they are making it juicy. I need a third one of these. I don't think a third one is useful though. Let's put the third one down, and here we go. So gonna happen now? Nothing yet, so Thieves Guild Enforcer go. Shatter the Sky, so I think they're gonna board wipe me next turn. I need to keep a counter spell up then. So let's go with the Thieves Guild Enforcer number 2 then, and keep up a counter spell. I could have done this during their turn, but it's fine for now, I guess. Okay, so we got rid of 2 board wipes so far. We can attack in with one of these. If they want to remove one, that's fine. And the turn, so they don't have instant magic there. There was no pause there. Here comes the... Oh, well, that's even better to hit, so love to denial on that. I might have to keep up the control plan for the time being. I kind of want to put this down, but I can put this down once I reach 5 mana. So let's do this and put the Merfolk Windrobber down now. Mill. There we go. Attack in with all of these. Down to 13. End the turn. Another merriment. Can I kill that right? I'm gonna do this. I was wondering because there may be better targets to hit than merriment, but okay, so we have something for a creature spell now if we get that far. We could sacrifice this as well. Let's pass the turn and see if we can win here. If they play a big creature, we have removal for... we don't have removal for that. So activate the Windrobber then. There is a swamp. We lost our stuff, unfortunately. A giant killer. I'm not gonna Get rid of that. That's not really a threat here. Put this one onto the battlefield. That's a 5-3. That would be quite decent. Hopefully they play something big that I can counter, like that giant. That would be a very good target. Destroy all again. Yeah, sure. So both our creatures die. I will go with this play yet again. Put this one down. I may not even counter the giant because I can steal it, right? Can I steal it actually? I mean, this cannot block this, so... Canrit though. Canrit is a dangerous one, so let's get rid of the Canrit. The Lofty Denial sounds good. Put this to the bottom. There we go. Because now we can attack in. We have counter magic to keep up. And we have a Brazen Borrower to end the game if needed. Bane Slayer Angel. Yeah, that is a counter target. And we got the game. Perfect. So we won. Is this game number 2 or 3? I'm not sure. But we won the game. Let's move on to the next one. We go to win 0 losses. Let's go on to game number 3 then. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going for the time being. That last game really showcased the Rogue deck quite well, I have to say. We were able to pull off some very decent plays right there. Let's see, so... we don't have a Thieves Guild Enforcer, but I do like this hand. Could go 2 paths. I could go either the Resurrection route or the Domination route with Beast Mana. I'm gonna keep this and I will put this one down for now so I don't need to make the decision just yet. I can go a little bit deeper into my deck and see what they are playing before committing to anything. But red mana, red sleeves, usually this is mono red, but sometimes control players use this too. Yeah, see, sometimes control players pull this nonsense. So let's see. Let's do this, and... here we go. There's counterspell number 1. So they countered us once. I will put this... I know I have the Rankle there, but I think I want to really go towards the... combination pattern. Now let's do it like this just to be safe. Because getting the Rankle online would be great, right? So... let's do this, and let's see what they're gonna do next. I don't want to lose this. I think I'm just gonna do it like this and see if they want to waste some counter magic on this. We got rid of that one. They're definitely holding something up though. Okay, losing the Rankle here. I kind of want to keep this, but I only have 2 in the deck, but I am afraid I cannot, right? So let's have this. I will trade the Rankle with a counterspell if they want to. They cannot use Drown in the Lock. Recognition, okay. Little Wisp. Yeah, let's not do that. Counter that one. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. This is a bit of a tense matchup for me, so I have a denial, but I think to hit it with, to be honest. Let's put a stop here and raise and borrow. Well, this doesn't work. Let that come true. I think they have a Zaret, so let's do this. I'm gonna block here because them wasting a Brazen Borrower just screams Zaret Sun to me. We got a Zaret of our own now. Alright then. So what do they have in the graveyard? So yeah, I think this one will be quite good. Let's pass a bit, and they put a Thieves Guild Enforcer down. Doesn't have... Oh, it will have Death Touch. No matter. I guess I cannot stop a Zaret play here just yet, unfortunately. Let's just hope they don't have the Zaret. I think they do, because they were very... Yeah, there we go. There is the Zaret. They will get the Rankle, I suppose. Yeah, that feels bad. So, Soaring Tar Thief go, and my turn. This could be useful. I don't think they have any more counter magic or removal here, so I guess I'll go with this. No attacks, and there's the Thieves Guild Enforcer. I think this is correct, but I'm not sure. So discard this, and they give us a card draw, another Swamp, come on. Well, I mean, and we go, I guess, on Zaret time. There's a pause there, doesn't look great, but I need to try at least. So, put this one down. They are gonna bounce it, right? Oh, they do not bounce it. Oh, then. I think this is my only chance here. Let's go for this then, because this one allows me to block their Zaret, and if they don't have removal, block the Zaret and still make a comeback. Well, yet it's not good enough, is it? Yeah, I'm just that. No way around it. Unfortunate. I'm just that. So I gained a life there. Oh well, we had the counter magic quite. We had it there, but oh well. Let's move on to the next one. That game was a bit disappointing, but oh well. We were bound to run into a bad game eventually. This is the thing. Sometimes it just doesn't work. But that's how Magic the Gathering is like, right? Especially if you end up against a mirror matchup and they do have all the answers and you don't, it can feel bad. It can feel very bad. That's fine, it's fine. Let's keep on going and see how we can do next. The Night Guard is our next opponent, and let's see. Oh, we have a lucky opponent. I hope this is not a draw, because I think a draw still. Oh, good, good, good. This is not a keep. This. What's with these bad draws? Mulligan this. And we have 3 lands though. Do we keep it? We could get a Nighthawk Scavenger down early. If I keep this, right? So I have a counter spell on turn 2. Nighthawk on turn 3, and there's a chance we draw into something along the way. I will risk it. I will take the risk. Let's see what we are up against. Green, that doesn't spell out any good. So here is a removal spell. That's kind of great. Conclave Manta. Alright, so let's get a blue. No, we need a black sauce. Make sure we can make the scavenger play my turn. Put this one into play as a blue sauce. Yeah, good, good, good. We can either brazen borrow something and save our counter magic. Oh, that's a counter target. So let's get rid of the Bastry. Conclave Mentor can attack in here. That's fine. Down to 18. There's a swamp. Let's put this. I'm gonna go with the scavenger plan because now they will if they attack in there, even if this is pumped, I am gonna lock it. But they do not attack in, so going for a second one of these is probably useful, right? So let's put this into play. Except I don't like wasting this, I don't like putting it down as a land, but I need to get some lands down. So let's go with this, heal a bit, and there we go. Oh, they're really building a big mana base. A big creature base, I mean. This is kind of a cool target to steal, right? Doesn't have first strike. Let's take it. That pumps the scavenger as well. There is a scry, alright. Fabled Passage, I think Fabled Passage could be okay, so I will have blue mana available. I will keep the passage and think I can justify attacking in here. Let's go with this. End the turn. Let them do their ridiculous play to pump this thing up. And then we just bounce it. Bastry's Lieutenant. Oh, that's actually a good target to counter. Can we? No, we cannot counter it. So let that one come down then. Okay, can destroy this one. scary stuff. Really scary stuff, but yeah, here we go. So destroy that one. We get another knight and it can attack in for 6 damage there. 10 damage. Okay, so this is starting to look scary. They have 3 things in the graveyard. This is not activated. Steal the knight actually. Should I go and steal the knight? Let's take the knight. 0 and I... From 0, take this one. There we go. We have the knight attack in for 3 damage. Heal a bit more. And now we got a good blocker. So this should technically push them back a little bit. That one is at 5 now and put some counters on that one, I guess. No, on that one. No blocks. Take some damage down to 11. Gonna be a very tight game, but that's good, that's good. We have all the mana available here. I think I will play this now just to pump the scavenger up a little bit. There we go, a 5-3 now. Back in with this. Down to 7. Okay, if I can survive and flash this and we win the game, right? So yeah, go for hoping that they do not have it. We might get there. We really might get there. Charge comes down. I will let that. Anything that doesn't have haste, I'm fine with right now. What are they gonna pump? They're gonna pump the other lieutenant. Nothing has lifelink here, right? So fine. Let's jump block it just in case they pull some buffing shenanigans. We lose that one. Huh. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, I have the mana. I thought I didn't have the mana available, so counter that one and put this one down. I somehow thought I only had 4 mana. That was a mistake, but here we go. We got everything. Attack, 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 and we win the game. Perfect, perfect. Don't know why I thought I didn't have the mana. There we go, victory. What are we at now? We got 1 loss earlier, I think, and 3 wins now, I believe. Yeah, 3 wins, 1 loss. Let's keep this going. And this is gonna be a good run, I feel. If I can get to 3 wins, it's already good enough, I think. Good enough to put on YouTube at least. So here we go. Next opponent. Leo Sillet. See what they are up to. Do we get to go first? No, we do not. I mean, looks good, right? Turn 1 play, a turn 2 play, into a turn 3 play, hopefully. We'll keep this. If I can find another island, this will be very good. Oh, we got a Moss Viper. Alright then, so we go. Folk, Wind Rubber, go. Is this a Death Touch tribal deck? What am I looking at? Luckily, most of my things can dodge whatever they are up to. No blocks, let's let that through. And we got a bounce spell. I will keep it up for the time being. So in there, I could have gotten a blue sauce as well, but I think having the bounce spell is quite good. It would be nice if they wasted time eating stuff with the scavenging ooze. I'll take this damage for now because there might be a 3-drop coming in that will be a much better target to bounce. There we go. That puts them back much more than bouncing this. And what can we do now? So I'll go with this and that's good. Here's the game plan then. I will flash this in before combat, just to make them afraid, and maybe they won't attack in as heavily as they normally would. Casting bees is very tough to deal with. Oh, rocks there. Good, good. Yeah, at 4 now. It's gonna be a very tight game. I can already tell you that. Back in there. That's correct. Next, yes. Put the Zaret onto the battlefield. Locked. There's some damage there. Do they have a rogue? They don't have any rogues, right? And you control a creature with 4. Great to draw a card. Let's go for the Garruk's Harbinger. How do you say that? So now we have a blocker then for the questing beast. They are starting to eat stuff. Yeah, I'm quite surprised they started that quite late. But once the Zaret is onto the battlefield, they are starting to feel the panic, I guess. No way they can give the questing beast. This is correct, I think. Get rid of the questing beast. Go ahead, buddy. Eat as much as you like. I don't mind. I do not mind at all. A second scavenging ooze. Next turn, what can I do? They continue eating there. This becomes a 3-4. Want to counter this somehow. If I attack in, they're gonna block with this, right? So that's not really too great. I need to put them in a position that they are forced to block with the scavenging ooze. So let's destroy this then. Back in here. Yeah, that puts panic on them. That forces a block there. I want to play this, but I will just be feeding the ooze. No ooze feeding today. Well, buddy, you think you missed lethal there. I think they missed lethal there. If they had just gotten rid of my... That's a weird play. That's a very weird play. But no matter. Let's go with this one then. And here we go. We'll force them to discard whatever they have left in their hand. So player discards a card. Yes, please. This is kind of removal now, so I may be fine just sacrificing the current rankle. Force them to sacrifice their 1/1 here. And each player, I don't want them to draw into more resources here. Let's do it like this. That ooze though, maybe I should have removed the ooze earlier, but I didn't. Oh no. I thought I was in main phase 2, now I lost. Yeah, I lost. I thought it was a main phase 2 instead of discarding. I got distracted a second and I meant to discard the anti-cognition and put the Wind Robber as a blocker for this, but oh well, there goes the game. Ah, that... Sometimes I wish Magic Arena had an undo button when you do something like that, or at least a confirmation if that's really what you want to do. Oh well, 2 losses. I don't know if I could have won that game anyways, right? Even if I... Well, I could have used the Rankle to... I think maybe I blew the game there. I got distracted a second, my wife walked in and I misclicked. It's really a shame. Really a shame, but well, just the way it is. I'm gonna keep this and the opponent goes first. That's not great. We won't have any control magic until turn 3. That's usually a bit too late. But we have a turn 1 play at least. He's going force we're up against another rogue deck. They got rid of 2 of our lands. That's not great, but oh well, the way it is. They don't attack in there, and we can put this down. At least his lofty denials are now very good. If they want to put a blocker down, I'm fine with that. They do not. And the turn, and let's see. Brazen Borrower, yeah, go ahead. I don't mind about that. Now we know they have a Brazen Borrower. Let's see, what are they gonna do next? If they attack in here, do I counter that? I think I need to counter that, so yeah. Need to get stuff in the graveyard as well, right? So let's go ahead and counter this now, especially since we don't have a flyer. They get to attack in for 1. There's a Wind Robber. Let's put this down and pass the turn. Prying action going on there. On top, well, we do have a thing that mills, so I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do for them. They decide not to attack in here. Okay, here comes the Soaring Tardive. They are fine countering this if they really want to, but they do not. Okay then, so we got our Scryland of our own. Nighthawk into Nighthawk. I will keep this. I probably won't play these 2 until later on, but it's definitely worth a keep there. Attack in with both of these, mill whatever they left on top. It's probably a decoy, but oh well, we might as well try, right? So there goes the Thieves Guild Enforcer. And another thing, Hackers Mauling. Put this one down now. What could they play now? They could have a Slither-Wisp maybe. I see people play Slither-Wisp in this deck. I'm personally not sold on that card, but some people do. Raise and Borrow on that one. Okay, so that tells me they have a Xerath Sun. I'm gonna let them do it, and then once they put the Xerath Sun into play, I'm gonna kill the Xerath. Let's keep this up and let them attack in. I'm not gonna block. Let them do that thing. Let them do that thing. Come on, bring the Xerath. Do it, buddy. Do it. Bring me your Xerath. Oh, well, that's not a Xerath. I've seen many Xeraths in my life. That's not one. That's definitely not one. I think having the removal for if a Xerath comes down is useful. Let's go with a Lofty Denial then. Our turn. Okay, okay, fine. They were tired of us. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, I'm still a little bit grumpy that losing that mono green matchup earlier because I got distracted. 4 wins, 2 losses. Hopefully I can get one more win to get to that 5-win slot. And if I got that mono green win at least, it would have been better, right? But I made misplays there anyways. I should have removed the Scavenging Ooze instead of the Moss Viper and just not attack in with the... but then again, it was a good play, right? Because we forced them to get rid of their other Scavenging Ooze. Maybe that play was correct after all. That is our next opponent, and let's see, a lot of tapped sources, but I think I'm fine with it. I mean, Xerath Sun on turn 4 will be really good, right? And we get to go first, so I will crack this now and start putting the Star Thieves down next turn. I need to select the right land, of course. Not to mess up now, and we are up against mono green again. Alright then, so here we go. I can either attack in, attack. Too bad. Oh, would have been good. And this one comes down, and do I keep up control magic or not? I think I need to keep up control magic, right? Or I could load their graveyard with stuff. Let's go. But this is better, right? This is the better play here. Let's load up the graveyard with a bunch of junk and hopefully we can get another land. I will not crack this just yet because I want to increase my chances of getting another land, and we only have... Maybe I do crack it because getting a Thieves Guild Enforcer would be quite nice. Let's crack this and I will get a blue land, I think. Yeah, let's go for the blue land and attack in with Soaring Tar Thief. With 4 things in the graveyard, come on. Show some Xerath Sun target for me. Okay, it's an adventure deck. It's not a full aggro deck, it's the more adventures. Kind of useless, but we get to do that again next turn, so that's kind of okay, I suppose. I hope they go with the Love Struck Beast there. A Clover would also be kind of okay, I suppose. Yeah, come on, chef, make your play, please. I want to see if I have a land or not. I want to see if I can steal your stuff. That's all I want to do, nothing else. Just a bit of thievery. It's we do not get to steal anything. Well, we do get to pump these guys, and we do get to have a removal spell in the shape of a Thieves Guild Enforcer. Ah, well, it's okay. We didn't mill anything useful anyways, I suppose. I have two ways of dealing with this. I could put this down and get a card draw to kind of make sure I hit a land next. I think going for the Enforcer is the better play here. Keeping up a counter spell. There's another land. They are 4 mana now. Do not have the Cobra, I guess. But you know what? I'm taking the damage. How about that? And then I got another attacker next turn. Put some real sweat on them. There we go, another attacker. That's the way to do it. A 5-2. 5-2 kill enforce. They might stump this. They probably have a stump. Do they now? I think that, yeah, they stump it. Perfect, and we can deny that stump. Another creature in the graveyard, and we have a nice creature in the graveyard now, I guess. That's cool. We can steal their Bone Crusher Giant for sure. But the best thing that I love the most against this deck is if you attack in and you mill an Ugin and you steal the Ugin. I hope I get to steal the Ugin. Ah, oh, come on, dude. That's lame. That's just lame. Oh, it's still no land. Ah! But get to put this one down, and since we don't really have lethal, I will keep the other one in my hand for now. Whatever they play next turn, I'm countering it. Go. Down to 11 and to 10. Do I sacrifice this to find the land or do I not? The Beanstalk Giant going for some mana. I think they go for blue mana and then they will use the Brazen Borrower, I suppose. Either way is fine. Either way is fine. They don't cast the Brazen Bow, and this turn I will just cast my Tar Thief. Okay, they don't want to cast it now. Fine then, put the Tar Thief down. Still some more stuff, come on, Ugin. Ah, that's still no Ugin, still no Ugin. Maybe the Ugin is in their hand. I think this deck only runs one Ugin. On land. Another land. Let's see. No point attacking with this one, right? It's just gonna get killed. Attacking with all of these then. Mill. Do I even bother? I'm okay if they trade with one thing. Go ahead, trade with one thing, I guess. There are some euros, alright. We lose one Tar Thief, but we still have plenty of stuff here. We go 4 damage on the board, and next turn now we can counter their Euro, I guess. I think they're going for Euro play, which I will counter right away. And they only have 2 mana left that I... Euro play, here we go. Counter that one. And they need a creature now to block with, otherwise we have lethal. Or a stomp. A stomp for the Thieves Guild Enforcer would also work here. Then again, if we draw land, we also have lethal, right? So that's kind of okay. My turn. Yes. This is lethals. I will attack in with everything here and just see what they plan to do. If they stomp, raise and borrow. So this becomes a 3. 4. I could remove this, but that's not really worth it, right? I have to block here, yes, so we get rid of the Lovestruck Beast. Down to 4. They are giving me a run for my money at least. Still no land, unfortunately. We are gonna counter yet another Ugin play, Euro play here. And again, do we counter a Euro play? Oh, they tap. Oh, they tap correctly. Counter the Euro. There we go. I hope they don't have blue mana. If they don't have blue mana, then I will have a good time attacking in with my Wind Robber. Waiting, do they have a island in their hand or not? Because they need to have a blocker for this, right? Do not have it. Okay then. I'm gonna try. If this oh. Yeah. Do you have a bounce? Do you have another Brazen Borrower, buddy? They have it. Ugh. It's really back and forth. I cannot stop the Euro play now. That's unfortunate, but... Here comes Euro and healing for a bunch. Oh. Another Zaret is not great. I think having these up next turn is quite good. Maybe I even want to remove this, but... I'm gonna do this because I need to keep this from attacking in for now. Might play a second one of these. But they cannot play the Brazen Borrowers, that's quite good. See if I can lure out some some damage against this. I did this now because I don't want them to have blue mana and then being able to counter this. So now this is on the battlefield already. Will be a little bit harder for them to deal with. Ah. Not a euro. I could have Zaret here, but I don't think they have anything useful right now in the graveyard. Only the Beanstalk and the Last Strike Beast are useful here. The rest is kind of garbage. So instead I will go for the Nighthawk Scavenger here in combination with the Wind Robber. Don't tell me you drew counter magic now, please. There we go. Put this down and this down. And the turn here, and this should be rather difficult for them to deal with, right? Cannot flash in. That they have another one. Oh. Okay, they got me, they got me, they got me. A escape into the... Ah, there's a second island. There's a second island. I think they win now because they can put... Oh, they tapped bad, didn't they? Yeah, they accidentally tapped one of the islands. So that means they cannot raise and borrow twice this coming turn. That might maybe save me. Maybe. Heal a bit there with the euro. Alright. Lofty Denial. That can become useful. Put this one up here, and I don't want to trade. I want to go all in later on. Pass the turn. I will... Do I block the euro? Sure. They have lethal, right? I don't care about 1/1s. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, more 1/1s. I need Brazen Borrower. Oh, I need to sneeze 1 second. Oh. Another one. I do this just so I can have a little bit extra healing later on. Moving the euro is not as useful anymore though. Not sure if there's any point even removing it anymore. I need to do this, unfortunately. I need to... yeah. Do I block the brazen borrower as well? Maybe I do. Maybe I need to just get rid of everything for now. Oh, so close to that. We have 15 life now. They will definitely block this, but I think having this as a blocker on the field right now is better, so I'm gonna keep this and hopefully I can steal something good from theirs later on. Go ahead, put more 1/1s. That's fine, perfectly fine. I'm hoping for the revival spell soon. I haven't seen any yet. There are 2 in the deck. Let's not do that. Let them do that thing. Yeah, it's getting scary. It's getting very scary here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Damage wise we are dead either way, right? So I might as well get rid of a 1/1. Oh, I should have put this. Oh, I'm a dummy. Oh well, I get 1 extra damage that I meant to block with the Darret there as well. There it is, but we need more mana, right? We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We need 1 more mana. 1 mana and then we can do this. I'm not sure if I need to do it now. So let's see. Assuming, do they have any more brazen borrowers? They could have 1 brazen borrower. That would not be great. I'm gonna attack in here and see if they want to take the bait. Probably just gonna block with a 1/1 here. I'm hoping they block with a last strike beat. Oh, they do. Perfect. So... They block with all the last strike beasts. Okay, well, yeah. That's good. So get rid of 1 of these. And let's see now. Can I survive here somehow? I don't think I can. I don't think I can survive. If they attack with everything, I'm dead. Yeah, that's GG, I'm afraid. The adventure deck is just still insanely strong, even nowadays. I will try. No, there's a 6 in the sky, 5, yeah, it's not gonna work. Hey. Betty, very, really a shame. I should have done this instead to survive, I suppose, but... even then, what could I have done? I could have casted this for 2. I could have gotten back the Thieves Guild Enforcer and the Soaring Tar Thief. That would be it, right? Alright, it didn't work our favor, but we got 4 wins, I believe, which is still a positive win rate versus loss rate. Did we get 4 wins? Yeah, we got 4 wins. So 4 wins, 3 losses. I'll take it, and I will consider it a successful run. We had some very tight and fun games, and let's claim the prize. We got 500 gold back. It's quite sad, isn't it? But yeah, the deck is really good. It's a really good deck, but sometimes it struggles with bad draws. But oh well, it's just the way it is. But I like these super interactive games. Like earlier, even though I lost, I felt there was a lot of decision making going on. Like, do I cast something? Do I wait? Do I destroy or do I not? That kind of decision making is something that I felt was kind of not happening anymore lately in the previous standard, and that's back again, so really glad for that, and I hope everyone else is too. Anyways, this is my current version of Rogues. I may change a couple more things, maybe add some removal instead of counter spells, because I think 3 counters is enough. I might switch these up with Heartless Acts instead, but I need to playtest a little bit more before I make the decision. I might even drop the Brazen Powers to 2, because it's a nice card, but I don't like casting the 3 mana side of this, and I would rather just have heart removal instead of being able to return a permanent. So I might drop this to 2 and get rid of the anti-cognition and just put in 2 Heartless Act and put this to 4. That may be the way I will go going forward, but we'll see soon. We'll see soon. I'm sure I will post an update eventually anyways, considering that this is the only deck I will be playing going forward, other than going through some older decks and updating them slightly. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you all next time. Take care.